Hey kids, welcome back to Northside Kids Online. Again, I am so glad that you have chosen to join us today. All right, so here's what I'm going to do before we get started. I'm going to give you 60 seconds to go find a hero mask. I've got on my cape from last week, and now I want us to find a hero mask that we can wear together, okay? So here we go. You got 60 seconds. Ta-da! All right, I got my superhero cape and my superhero mask on, and I'm ready to get started. The very first thing I want to tell you about, kids, is this right here. Our Northside Kids, our Kids Jam VBS in a box. This year, because of the COVID virus and all that, just to keep us a little bit safer, we're going to do VBS online. We're going to do a component, a video, just like you're seeing here that we do on Sundays and stuff. But what you're going to do beginning on June 14th is you're going to be able to pick up a box just like this. Inside this box are going to be all the things you'll need to do the VBS activities at home, okay? So beginning next week, June 14th, we're going to have these boxes available outside the worship center. Now, your mom and dad are going to have to be the ones to pick these up, okay? It's going to be one per kid, so make sure they come and pick them up. We'll have them available after that, but there's one big thing you need to know. We're only making 100 of these, okay? So make sure you pick yours up. If you can't be here on the 14th, we'll have them here available during the week and then on the 21st. And you know what's happening on the 21st? The 21st, we're coming back to church, all right? We're going to have our kids' activities and stuff, just like we do on Sunday mornings. Miss Sarah will lead some music. I'll have our Bible story. We're going to stay in a large group this week, those first 3 weeks that we're back. But we're going to have a great time, and I look forward to seeing all of you there, okay? All right, now we need to have a superhero challenge, so check this out.
Yes, it's time for another superhero challenge. Pick the color of the hero that you want to win. Blue, green, black, or yellow. Heroes to the starting line. On your mark. Get set. Go! Black wins! Black wins! He's amazing!
All right, it's time to celebrate some birthdays. We've got a bunch this week. All right, first up on June 7th, it is Jordy's birthday. Also on June 7th, it's Kaylee's. And again on June 7th, it's Berkeley's birthday. On June 11th, it's Peyton's. On June 12th, it's Caden's. On June 13th, it's Kelby. We've got a few Hero Club kids who are also having birthdays this week. Christie's is on June 9th. Landon's is on June 9th. And we've got 3 kids who are having their birthday on June 13th. Brady, Coy, and Troy. Happy birthday to all of you. I hope that your birthday is super.
Northside kids, we're back for another week and we're going to start off again singing superheroes, still going with talking about heroes. And first, I have a word from Jordan. Supergirl.
Hey guys, Supergirl here again. And since today we're talking about how heroes help others, I figured that a real hero should show you guys how you can help other people. So, here is Jeremiah here. He's got some serious issues going on with this outfit, so I'm gonna help him out. Okay, first of all, that hat's a fashion crime. No to the eye patch. Let's see what I've got in here. Perfect. This will do great on a Sunday morning.
All right, so not really exactly what we're talking about this week, but we'll find out in just a minute what it really means to help others. All right, sing superhero with me.
He's the one who makes the sun shine. He's the one who puts the moon in the sky. He's the one who hung the stars one by one. He's the one who makes the birds sing. He's the one who makes your dreams so high. He's the one who makes me smile. Day by day, Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Spider-Man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Superman. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Batman. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than anyone. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Spider-Man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Superman. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Batman. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than anyone. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend.
Wow, y'all are getting really good at doing those superhero moves. I can't wait to see it in person. So, let's go on to the next song. If we want to be heroes and do things to serve God and to help others in the Lord's name, we need His power to help us do that. And we want to sing this song called Strength and Shield to remind us that the Lord is our strength and our shield. Everything we have and every good thing we do comes from Him. All right, remember the Lord is my strength and my shield. Let's do it now.
Is my strength and my shield, and I will trust Him through anything. He's my helper, and the Lord is my
All right, you guys are awesome. I love it. Okay, one more song. This song is Humble Yourself. And if you remember, when we sing this song, we get down on our knees. All right, you don't have to sing the words. If you want, you can just get down and then we cover our eyes. Humble yourself in the sight of the Lord. And then remember, we do that a few times, and then after a few times, we rise up because He will lift you up. Guess what? That's straight out of the Bible. Isn't that awesome? So humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, and He will lift you up. All heroes, because they are so awesome and do such amazing, great things, need to remember to stay humble. They need to remember to put others first, and most importantly, to put God first. Let's humble ourselves.
Humble yourself in the sight of the Lord. Humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, and He will lift you up higher and higher, and He will lift you up. Humble yourself in the sight of the Lord. Humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, and He will lift you up higher and higher, and He will lift you up, and He will lift. Humble yourself in the sight of the Lord. Humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, and He will lift you up higher and higher, and He will lift you up higher and higher, and He will lift you up. Humble yourself in the sight of the Lord. Humble yourself in His sight.
Thank you, Miss Sarah, for leading us in worship. Okay, kids, I want to read a Bible verse to you real quick, and I want to talk to you. Then we're going to spend a little bit of time in prayer, okay? This Bible verse is found in the book of Micah, which is in the Old Testament, right near the end of the Old Testament. It's Micah chapter 6, verse 8. And it says, He, that's God, has showed you, O man, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? He requires of you to act justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with your God. Okay, act justly. What does it mean to act justly? Anybody got an idea? Yeah, to act justly means to act right, to treat each other's the way you want to be treated, to listen to the Lord and do what He asks us to do. We've got a lot of stuff going on in our countries right now, and it's a lot of people not acting justly. It's a lot of people not acting right. You and I need to make sure that we are treating other people the way we want them to treat us. We aren't to look at the outside of someone. We're not to look at the color of their skin, okay? We need to treat everybody exactly the same. And how do we treat them? Justly. We treat them right. We treat them the way God treats us, okay? He loves us so much, He gave His Son for us. We need to love each other, okay? No matter what somebody looks like, we need to love them, okay? We need to treat people the way God treats us. He loves us, He wants what's best for us, and we need to do that for others as well. Let's pray, okay? Lord, thank you so much for an opportunity again to be here with the kids through YouTube, and I pray, Lord, your blessings on them. God, right now our country is going through so much crud, so much awful stuff, Lord. People not treating each other correctly, not treating each other with love. And God, I pray that you would look at our hearts and help us to see how we're treating other people. Are we treating other people with love? Are we treating other people with compassion? Are we treating other people with mercy? God, help us to look out for the best for others, because that's what you've done for us. It's in your Son's name I pray. Amen. All right, now Mr. Gideon's got our Bible story.
Hey kids, it's Gideon, and last week we talked about how heroes make wise choices. We looked at our man Joseph and how no matter what was going on in his life, he was making wise choices. People lied about him, people tossed him into slavery, all kinds of horrible things, but yet no matter what, Joseph made wise choices. Now this week, we get to talk about how heroes help others. And we're going to take another look at Joseph and how, in his situation and the position that God put him in, he helped others. Take a look.
The Faithful Hall of Fame, Joseph. While Joseph was in prison, again, he did well, and the warden soon made him responsible for all that was done there. God was with Joseph and gave him success in whatever he did. When 2 full years had passed, Pharaoh was having unsettling dreams. Pharaoh did not understand his dreams, so he sent for Joseph. Pharaoh asked Joseph to tell him the meaning of his dreams. With God's help, Joseph told Pharaoh that the dreams told of what could come in the future, and he explained all the dreams to the Pharaoh. Pharaoh believed that what Joseph was saying was true. He trusted Joseph as a wise man, and he put him in charge of the land of Egypt, of Pharaoh's palace, and of all his people. Just as Joseph had told the Pharaoh, Egypt had 7 years of abundance. Then the 7 years of abundance came to an end, and the 7 years of famine began, just as Joseph had said. But the Egyptians had food to eat because Joseph had planned for the famine. There was famine in all the other lands, and many came to Joseph to buy food. There was even a famine in the land that Joseph came from. So when Israel heard that there was grain in Egypt, he sent his sons to buy some. But Israel did not send Benjamin with the others because he was afraid that harm might come to him. When Joseph's brothers came to him, Joseph recognized them, but he pretended to be a stranger. So Joseph decided to test his brothers. He had his interpreter tell them to send for Benjamin, who had stayed home. And then he threw his brothers in jail for 3 days. On the 3rd day, Joseph let all but one of the brothers take grain to their starving households with the instruction to bring Benjamin back. But Joseph provided for his brothers' journey and gave them grain and silver. The brothers did exactly as Joseph instructed, as they were scared that God was punishing them for what they had done to Joseph so many years before. They traveled home to their father's house, then back to Egypt. Now that he had seen that they brought Benjamin, Joseph was overwhelmed, so he released the brother who was still in prison. But Joseph decided to play one more trick on his brothers. He sent the brothers away but told his servant to hide his silver cup in Benjamin's bag. Then Joseph told the servant to go after the brothers and retrieve the cup. The brothers hadn't traveled far before the servant stopped them and accused them of stealing the cup. Joseph could no longer control himself before his attendants. He made them leave so he could be alone with his brothers, and he told his brothers who he really was.
Ta-da!
He told them of his life and all he had experienced, and he forgave them for what they had done. God was with Joseph and took care of him and showed him favor.
Wow, Joseph was able to help a whole nation, to help them survive a famine by providing food for everyone. Now, with us, sometimes our helping isn't quite as big, but we can do plenty of things around our neighborhood and our community and our schools to help others, and we can be heroes just like Joseph was. Sometimes that just might be helping somebody in the store. It could be helping our parents or our brothers and sisters or grandparents. It could be helping a teammate or a friend in school. There are plenty of ways that we can get out and be heroes to others by helping those around us. I hope whenever you see opportunities in and around your family and around the places that you go, that you take the opportunity to be a helping hand to those around you, just like Joseph was.
We got one more hero challenge for you, and I'll be right back.
It's time for another superhero challenge. This week's challenge is a test of strength. Choose the color that you want to win. On your mark, get set, go! Yellow wins! I don't believe it! Yellow wins!
Well, it's time for me to go. I love each and every one of you, and I'm so grateful for the chance that we have just for a few minutes to be here together through video and stuff. But don't forget, we're going to come back together on June 21st. That's about 2 weeks from now, okay? Today is June 7th, so we got 2 more weeks, and we'll be right back here up in the Children's Theater. So you make sure you're here. Don't forget, I love you, and I miss you. I'll see you later. Bye.